Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box.
He's having a go! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the delivery. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That ball looks a good one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi. It's a good ball out wide. Backward it goes. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Showing good feet. Serginho's cross. Rice gets good distance on it. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe! He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a throw. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's made its way to him. He is shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Owen in acres of space out wide. Cleared without complication. Serginho receives. Owen! Decent enough try. And it's Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Owen. Shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short, aimed in towards the centre. Robertson with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Rice. And it's Salah. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Mbappe. Sends it crossfield.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Oh, lovely Phidias. Decent chance! Azar plays the game a step ahead. And that is going to be the final action of the... A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi. Messi's cross. Van Dijk with the clearance. Fernandez. It's run loose here. And he's had a hit. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's managed to get rid.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the cross. He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Rice. Santos are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Serginho played out wide. And a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Owen. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Owen. He's one-on-one! There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Out towards the flank. Now it's Olise. And he whips it in. Oh, smashing header! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Owen. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Robertson. Rice. And Fermin. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Número 16, número 26. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 30, Messi, número 7.
Knocks it into space. Van Dijk goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mohamed Salah, he's got away. And he shoots!
Vai proceder uma substituição. Número 8.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think so.
Point-blank header! Pedri clears it away. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Olise was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
That's tidy. Chips it through. It's out for a goal kick. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Very nicely done. And that's been intercepted. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one.
Against Santos.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Santos cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a big chance! Goal! Santos! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Alexander-Arnold.
Santos penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Vardiol cuts out the pass. Vardiol. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he spark a counter here? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been cut out, well played. And he has been fouled there. Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
And here's Kane. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. Olise is onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. And that's going up front in a hurry. Olise, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And it's Serginho. Goes down, but nothing given. He's in plenty of space here.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Owen, out to the right. Olise. That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Chooses to go crossfield. Mohamed Salah looking for options for movement. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking for a corner. Santos with the corner, there first. Mbappe! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Not the most accurate pass. Salah knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Donadoni! Decent enough try.
Santos have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's gone for goal! And it's played in. Keeper's dealt with that. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Into the channel. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance here to counter. And here's Owen, and he's found a way past.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus. Now it's Kane. That's a shade optimistic. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Santos can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Santos carrying a one-goal lead. Well, there's the clearance. Tries to play it through. Rice gets over and intercepts. It's run loose here. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Salah. Looking for the run. Oh, this is a great... Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Mohamed Salah. Santos are ahead here by what is still the only goal. All Black claims comfortably. Mohamed Salah with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Played back in. Kane. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Mateus.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he whips it in. Oh, what has happened here? It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Santos choosing to make the first change.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
He's looking wide. Kane. And he's quick to get it clear again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. There's a searching pass. And the volley. Pedri. Havertz. Saliba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's in, and the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Owen has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Back into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Havertz.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Played out towards the right wing. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Santos certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Santos cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Elise, played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Is there any... He's had a shot! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team.
Elise! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Played out to the right. Pedri gets a foot in here. Messi. Serginho puts his foot on the gas. Takes aim and crosses. That is a brilliant interception. Owen. And the shot! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Santos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Santos with the corner, there first. Owen! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Santos replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Robson. And it's Salah. Well, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. Shifted it to the flank. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And Mohamed Salah. Robson. He's on it, can he get away? The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Surely now! And he's heaved it away. Fernandez. Camavinga. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ruben Dias is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Clipped into space. And this is Owen. Chance for a shot! Owen! Sensational! He's got himself an absolute peach. His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Chance, surely! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Kane, approaching the half-hour mark. Serginho is one. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ruben Dias has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And here's Mbappe. Serginho. Olise! And here's Mbappe. Played in deep. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Santos have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Saliba played into space. Played into space out wide. Santos claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Olise, Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And the return pass. Vardio. That has been slung wide. Owen! Oh, super ball! Owen! Can he get it through? Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, just eases him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kane. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Olise. Great ball, and he goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. No space, no... And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Santos absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Santos are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're off again. Olise. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And Messi! Corner number 3 coming up.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Has a look and plays it forward. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ribery tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. It's anyone's ball now. Can he finish? Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against... Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato un'auto su una strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
Santos get ready for another crack at the big
Hello,
prize.
everybody, and
Will they
welcome
get the
to
win they
today's
need to get
match.
their campaign off to a flying
Manchester
start,
United
or will their bubble
against
burst over the
Santos.
course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with...
And a chance! It's a loose ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been slung wide. Owen. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Bouten. And it's Koundé. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yamal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neymar. Jordan Henderson. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. And that's been won straight back. Santos still without a single shot on target. For Van Bouten.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jordan Henderson. Yamal. And it's Henderson. Mbappe is onto this. Now it's Neymar. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent chance! Cleared without complication. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot, and the finish! Goal! Manchester United! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Van Bouten. Jordan Henderson. Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Saliba cannot be beaten that easily. And here's Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's had a shot! he's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to head it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Van Bouten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Jordan Henderson threads one in, and this is Hazard. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Bouten, back to the keeper it goes. And it's Messi. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, this is a great position. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Still no way through. He's having a hit! Oh, bang on target. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Xavi Alonso. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Jordan Henderson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Hazard. Olise. The message is clear. None shall pass. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. That ball looks a good one. Owen is on his own chance! Poor robust challenge. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Owen clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Serginho. Oh, looks as... he's got tall! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Not the most convincing of passes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, to start taking risks, they may well be happy just to level this.
Messi. Great vision. Upamecano cuts it out. Good take, and is he in? Xavi Alonso.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xavi Alonso. He's looking wide. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Messi. Opts for safety. And it's Messi. Yamal. Serginho. Mbappe. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pedri gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. He's just the goalkeeper's great chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17, Hazard.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yamal.
So,
Number
oh,
10,
terrible pass.
Neymar.
He is through
Number
here.
9,
That is lovely.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
There's a beautiful
Number
simplicity
20,
about this contest.
Vinicius
Willing
Junior.
running on one side,
Number
dogged
14,
defence on the other.
Donadoni. Number 7,
Kane.
Neuer. Number 21, Van Basten.
And that's a good ball. Oh, good. Tries a shot! They've done it! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Santos must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Big chance! Oh, brilliant from Matheus Nunes! A finish of true class! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Matheus Nunes pinches it off him. Donadoni goes back to front. And this is Bojan. Xavi Alonso. He's through here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Vinicius Junior!
He shifted it to the flank. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Santos certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Serginho. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Pinches it off him. Beckham. And here's Owen. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Elise. Messi. And they're back on the ball. He's going for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Decent enough try.
Alexander-Arnold could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Elise. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Played in deep. He gets big. Goal! Santos! So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Owen! It's their first effort on goal.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Santos ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Conte. Now this could be a chance. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played out to the right. They get a throw in. Saliba. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Messi. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Messi. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. There's the shot! Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
And claimed it back swiftly. He won't be happy with that one. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Has a look and place it forward. He's found a way through. Oh, this is a great position. Nuno Mendes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Serginho gets it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's in space and looking for options. Delivery, he gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, that was vital. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Insigne. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Played out towards the right wing, back into the middle. Shot at goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Al Ittihad really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Santos are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen. Owen with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Owen. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Messi. Saliba does well to stand firm and defend it. Messi, distributed tidily.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Insigne gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
For the benefit of anybody who
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
On how to find your way around this stadium. Substitution on the field. Number 93, Conte.
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 20.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 11. Coming on the field. Number 8.
Now it's Owen.
Country.
Olise.
Number 13.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Giroud.
Fired deep towards the back post. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That's a lovely pass. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's come to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pedri. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, time, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Giroud. Beckham. Pedri. Now it's Pedri.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Good ball, good take. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Giroud. Looking for options for movement. Giroud showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Santos have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Beckham. Coming on the field. Number 9.
And a few accusing looks coming his way.
Number 33. Barella. Substitution in progress.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's a sharp little ball here. He shifted it to the flank. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Matheus Nunes. Tries a measured ball. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Giroud.
Al Ittihad really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Nunes. Now it's Ribery. That's a good run he's making there. He's got full. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now, can they get him away? Played into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, shooting chance! The final 5 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Palmer. It's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Palmer trying to keep this in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Kane, played out to the right.
2 added minutes
Played
has
in,
been indicated.
up he goes! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Ferran Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. Hit into the middle, punched away. And he thumps it clear. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined